Hi, I'm NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a universal read for you guys.
All right. I have the Emperor on the bottom.
Me too.
Oh my goodness, two emperors. Wow.
And Judgment.
The Hierophant is under that.
Wow.
All right. Two emperors to start the read. All
And High
right.
Priestess, so
Wow.
let's see. This is interesting already, huh?
Yeah, let's see what's going on. What's out there in the universe? What needs to be told? I hope everybody's taking care of themselves. Staying, what do we call it? Volunteer quarantine.
Mm-hmm. There's death. Ooh.
We are.
As soon as you started talking, huh? Look at that. All right, so this is a definitive thing.
Four of Swords.
Oh, wow. Look at that picture.
I know that's pretty, isn't it? This is the Wizard's Tarot that I'm using.
This Everyday Witch, because that's what I use a lot.
Wow.
Ah,
High Priestess Death, and then the Four of Swords.
she looks a lot like Sleeping Beauty. Let's hope. Oh my gosh, y'all can't make this up. Four Swords.
Oh
Stop
my
moving,
goodness. Two Four of Swords.
honey. This is not looking very good. This isn't looking very good, y'all.
No, it's not, definitely.
All right, there's the long haul. There's looking at it and going, what am I going to get out of it at the end? I know everybody's got to be getting antsy already. It's only been, it hasn't even been a week, and people are already like,
Oh, I know we are. And we're not people that go out, but it's the fact that we can't go out.
oh, I'm fine. I don't want to go nowhere. She's the one getting ants in her
Yes. I'm wanting to go to Walgreens.
pants. Here and there and everywhere, and it's like, no.
And any other time I wouldn't be wanting to go anywhere. It's just that mentality.
Seven of Cups, look at that, yeah. Y'all, just common sense, right? I know not everybody can stay home and do, you know, what they need to do. Lots of people live by themselves. They have to go out. They have to work. They have to get food. They have to get everything they need. I know.
You still use your common sense when you do go out. Oh my goodness, the High Priestess.
Oh, wow.
Two High Priestess. We had two Emperors on the bottom. Now
Two
we
High
have
Priests.
two High Priestess.
And two
Four of Swords.
Gosh, y'all.
Well,
Should I take it or no?
it fell out.
Yeah, because it goes with the High Priestess. So there's the moon, y'all. In case, because we have a lot of new subscribers, so check it out. I don't read cards upside down. We don't do that simply because we have each other to either, you know, however we do our cards tells us how the card is going to be interpreted, either good or bad. But look, there's the moon, upright, right? Look, there's upside down. There's a big Black Panther right there, huh?
I know. The Four of Cups.
So we have triple fours on the table.
444. Does that mean anything to anybody? You got it in the read.
22 and 444. We have double sevens. I mean, we're just doubling up on everything. Goodness.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
All right, well, here's a 3, so at least we're trying to break it up, aren't we, though? Meeting of the minds. It's over underneath that 7. Gosh.
Wow. What are we looking at here?
Well, when you have death on the table, you know that's definitive. All right, so either it's telling you to do something definitive, meaning you need to make that decision, like pronto. You need to cut that thing loose pronto. You need to kill that thing pronto. Good grief. Yeah, look at this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, the tower. Look at that.
Brigadier.
Death High Priestess Tower. This is shaping up to be, this has a lot of outside influences in it. This has a lot of universal influence. Good grief. A lot of universal. I'm not going to take it. I know what it's saying, y'all. I don't take every single card if it's just repeating what we just said. Because it's just me. It's reading me reading the deck. It looks like being lost, not really knowing where to go, not really knowing what to think, or waiting for people to tell you what to do.
Yes.
Waiting for people to tell you that everything is okay. And that could just be simply the environment that we're all living in right now.
Yeah.
Kind of as a world, right? So it's a weird time to realize that we're all one, but sometimes that happens.
The Chariot.
So we got strong Cancer on the table. And there's the King of Swords.
Yeah, you're wanting to move, but there's nowhere to move to. You're wanting to just get up and walk and go and do and...
Well, there's the Wheel
You're
of Fortune. I'm
bored.
going to take it. Wheel of Fortune on the other side of the King of Swords there. But look, when the death shows up when the death card shows up in a reading, and you've got the super heavy High Priestess here, super heavy High Priestess right there, and 4 swords, and 4 swords. You're looking at something that you can't move on. You can't do anything.
No.
There's nowhere for you to go. You can't.
No.
These are cards that say keep everything to yourself. Everything is secret. And the fact is you don't know everything right now. That's the 4 of Cups. You don't know. And you're getting tired of not knowing. But sometimes in life, that's just how it is. You don't know everything. Sometimes we don't even know what we don't know. I mean...
There's meeting of the minds going on all over the place.
Yeah. There's, stuff going on behind the scenes we have no idea about. And do I even care about it? No. I don't care. I'm not going to waste my time and energy trying to figure out what this person, that person's going to do. I know what I'm going to do, and that's it. So if that's the kind of thing that needs to be put clear here, then take that to heart. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. Okay?
No, it doesn't.
You do what you know you need to do, and that's that. All right? So you do have some trust issues here. You have some boredom issues here. You have some not wanting to look at issues here. You have a whole bunch of stuff coming up that you're just like, yeah, I know. And then you're not really doing anything about it or not really making a definitive decision about it. That's this. All of this right here. If you're not, then with that 2 of Pentacles, guess what? There's an outside force. When the Tower comes into play underneath the Death card, that no longer has anything to do with you making a decision. There's a time and a place for you to make a decision. And then the universe steps in and says, well, you waited too long, or you're choosing wrong, or you're not listening, you're not paying attention, you're not letting me guide you. All of those different things, and well, bam. See this Chariot next to this Tower? That's not a good combination, and especially with the King of Swords. Especially with the King of Swords. That right here, where you had a chance to think it over, dwell on it for a minute, figure out what you were going to do. Now the universe stepped in and said, well, sorry, sweetheart.
You didn't do anything.
Time for dilly-dallying is over. So, whoosh, that Death is coming into play. These 3 cards right here, this is where you had a chance to do what you needed to do. Now that Death card is taken over from the outside.
Taken out of your hands.
Yes. And that's that Wheel of Fortune just telling you, guess what? Oh, no. There's 5 Pentacles. We all have a chance when we have a chance, but it seems like a lot of people just don't ever take that chance. When they know, you can't always sit in the place where I'll just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. There is a time, I'm gonna keep that one. There is a time, there is a place for all of that. There's a time for gathering. Double Four of Swords, double High Priestess. There's a time for gathering information. There is a time for looking at this, what you need to cut loose, what you need to do, what you need to act on. Not Seven of Cups. And then if this Four of Cups comes into play in a situation like
The choices are gone now.
Now the choice is out of your hands. Now it's somebody else's choice. It's someone else's choice. It's no longer your choice. Now the universe has taken over and said, well, I'm going to go channel my energies through somebody else, through something else, through different events. I'm coming in from the outside now and I'm about to blow shit up. That's just how it is. There's only certain things that if you don't act when you're supposed to, like a cobra, it doesn't ask its prey if it can eat it. It just kills it and eats it.
Seven of Swords.
Yeah, see, this is the choice that was ultimately yours now being taken from you because you did not make the definitive choice. Because remember, not making a choice is making a choice.
Making a choice, yes, of course it is.
It's making a choice not to do anything. And it looks like you had the know-how or know what or know when, who, whatever, and you didn't do what it was when you were supposed to do it. So...
yeah, the Hangman.
yeah, now it's being taken out of your hands. The universe is bringing in forces from outside to take care of this for you, and you're going to be left out.
So this is a choice you let pass you by.
Yeah, this is what comes from not acting when you know you should. This is what comes from not wanting to hurt somebody's feelings when you knew you should have. This comes from not wanting to let go of something when you knew.
This could stem from anything, not just today's events. This is just indecision.
Yes.
Waiting too long.
Badly.
Having the choices removed from you then. Because you did wait too long. Somebody else came in and made the choice for you.
And if they haven't, they're quickly, because the feeling of apathy in this reading is definitely big. And I'll tell you why. Double High Priestess, double Four of Swords, and with that Four of Cups right there, that sense of, I'm going to sit here and not go anywhere, I'm not doing anything, well, bam. The universe just took
You're
this
not
right out of
going
your
to
hands.
now.
Yeah. No, this is no longer in your hands. This is no longer up to you. You no longer have a say-so in how this is going to play out.
You've got to follow the pack now.
The universe can be really decisive and swift when it comes to stuff like this. When something needs to be done sometimes, however you define universe, I don't know, God, Goddess, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, spirits, or, the universal oneness spirit of whatever that means to you, whatever outside force, whatever spiritual force, whatever God, Goddess force means to you, whatever that is, that's what's already taken over. If it hasn't already in your life, it's taking over. That's it. And when that wheel rights itself, you're going to be in this Five of Pentacles. That's not a nice place to be. You're going to feel robbed. You're going to feel wronged. You're going to feel like you've been stolen from. And you're going to feel like this hangman. You're going to feel strung up, upside down, completely caught in a trap, can't get out. And then it's going to leave you in this Nine of Swords where all you're going to do is go, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You think you didn't know what to do here. This is going to leave you really where you don't know.
had choices up here. You don't have choices down here.
You do not have choices down here.
It's all left up to the man, whoever the man is.
Yeah, the King of Swords.
Yeah. You let it pass you by.
Sorry about that.
And there's fear here. There's fear.
Yes, there is. There is a sense of fear. But, the best thing is when this happens, it's decisive, it's definitive, it's not going to go back the way it was before, and hopefully you'll be wiser when this is over. I'm anxious to see what that last one, to fill in this last blank is going to be. That Nine of Swords says a lot of this is in your head. Now that you've done this, now that you've been through this, whenever this happens,
It wasn't as bad as you thought. In fact, it could have been worse.
It could have been worse. That's one of the things about the universe being, sometimes the universe can just be so giving and so forgiving. You know, when we think we're like on the very last drop of water, the rain comes. Stuff like that. Oh, yeah. It's weird that I just said that. Ace of Cups.
All right.
Isn't that funny how cards do that? Water. There we go. There's the rain coming. That's a cleansing rain coming in.
Whatever your issue was here, whatever your problem, whatever you just couldn't make a move on, and then the move was taken away from you, this too shall pass.
It's not going to be easy, and you're
No.
going to be left, you're really going to be left out in the cold.
Feeling alone and
I wouldn't be
scared.
surprised if you really lost money. If you really come out on the losing end of this, because the Five of Pentacles is never a great place to be. But remember, you don't have to dilly-dally in this space either.
Yeah.
You can move
You're
on
going to
from
have to
here.
face the devil before you can move on.
That means that the fears that you have on the inside.
Yeah.
Especially with that Nine of Cups and that Nine of Swords, and that Ace of Cups. That's just overflowing in the night. All of these feelings, all of this stuff coming to the surface.
Three of Cups.
See, there we go.
But everything passes. Everything passes. You'll have to face your fears.
Yeah, it passes, and when it passes, it's then you know what?
It's gone as swiftly as it came.
Yeah, and you know what? I think you're gonna get.
You need to remember this. It's gone as swiftly as it came.
Mm-hmm. And you're gonna get a wake-up call. I think next time you'll be
You'll be on point.
Yeah, you'll be on point. You'll be more prepared. You'll be like, I'm not dilly-dallying for any. Yeah,
Yes.
like there's the Ace of Swords. So what I'm telling you is the truth.
It's the truth. When you get over this hump in your life, for lack of a better phrase,
All of this.
you will make sure you're prepared next time.
You'll make sure that you get your info, you sleep on it for one night, then you get up the next day, have yourself an extra super large cup of coffee, maybe with a shot of caffeine in it, and then you're going to go forth and look at this, lovers. You're going to make some serious decisions and say, you know what? I don't know who it's going to hurt, but I know that I can't wait.
Exactly.
Sometimes we, to the detriment of ourselves, just don't do what we need to do. We don't use this death energy right here like we should, because we are just, as a matter of fact, we're deathly afraid of hurting other people. We're deathly afraid of shaking things up.
And what have we been preaching lately? And preaching is a good word for it.
Yeah, we have
Put
been actually.
thyself first.
I know, right? I should
Put
get a big
yourself
tattoo
first.
of that, for heaven's sake. You
Can't help anyone else if you do not help yourself.
And if you are married and you do have a solid family, charity begins at home.
That's right.
Charity begins at home. Stop worrying about what everybody has and what everybody's thinking and what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Stick with your family. Ride it out with your family if that pertains to you. If that pertains to you, keep that in mind. My God, people will be so mean to their own families and then go out and treat strangers like they're made out of gold. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, you're so this. Oh, you're so that. Oh, I love it. Be as nice as it's sweet as pie to a waiter or a waitress or somebody, but then come home and treat their family like total garbage. I just do. Oh my God, the people that will save you when you're having a heart attack, call 911, please.
So this is just saying hardship, you let it get the better of you. You will come out of it. You know, you'll be a better person for it.
Yeah, look at
Hopefully
this.
you learn from it.
That Six of Cups, that's the world.
Yeah.
This is going to be a time for you to look back on all of this, and you're going to go, you know what, I did. I got a wake-up call. I think in that Knight of Wands, that Three of Cups, that Devil, that Lovers, that's your wake-up call. This means that you're fit. The world means that you're finished. The world, I could probably split it into exactly. The world means there's a culmination there.
Yeah.
What turned over in that Wheel of Fortune now is like, it's done. It's over. let all of this negativity just pour out of you.
Yes.
It's okay. It's not, it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill you to stay up at night and kind of grieve, cry, or whatever it is that you need to do to
No, and a
chastise
lot of us
yourself
need
a
to
little
do
bit.
that.
Yeah.
You need to, times like this will make you cleanse your own soul, so to speak.
Exactly. And it's going to show you some things that you're like, wow, have you been really mean? Have you been mean to people? Have you been, and as a matter of fact, ask yourself, is this what you're doing to yourself?
Yeah.
Are you doing this to yourself? Is that addiction in that Ace of Cups and Devil? Is that a serious drinking problem? Is that
A drug problem.
a serious emotional problem?
Yeah.
Are you letting your emotions totally control you and get the better of you? Rein them in.
This could be many scenarios here.
This is a real strong energy read, though, for,
Yes.
like we've been saying, you waited too long.
You waited
You
too
didn't
long.
take
You lost
yourself
your chance.
seriously.
You're going to suffer because of it. You're going to feel all alone.
Mm-hmm.
Even if
Yeah.
you've got family around you that you need to take care of, you're going to feel all alone, as if the burden's all on you.
You are,
And-
especially with 5 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords down
Yes.
here, these two. This is going to feel like you've been robbed, like other people are just taking you for what you're worth.
But you know what? Learn from this.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like
If
this
this
again.
happened to you, it happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Learn from it. Don't let it happen again. Be prepared next time. Move on your own behalf, not someone else's. Don't wait to hear what someone else is saying. Wait to hear what the droves out there are saying.
Yeah. A lot of times people need an outside validation to do what they know they need to do. And it's like, why? Why are you waiting for... And then in the same vein, I know how we are because it's human nature. We've all done it. You've all done it. So let's not even pretend. Because the minute somebody tells us what to do, we get irritated. Don't tell me what to do. And then in the same vein, if somebody on the outside doesn't validate what we're thinking, what we're feeling, what we think our next move should be or what our decision should be, guess what? Then we feel like, well, I didn't know what I was doing. I was flying blind. You can't fault me for that. Well, there comes a time when it's like the universe is going, you don't get to wear the dunce cap every single day. You don't get to plead ignorance every single day for every single decision. You don't get to be the little girl or the little boy every single day for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You don't get to play the victim, and you don't get to act like you're not present in your own life. So, take it to heart.
You have to be responsible.
And especially emotionally. Look at what this did to you, because you didn't want to face your emotions. You didn't want to face the emotional choices. There's your 7 of Cups. That's a cup. That's full of emotions. It's huge, big, fat choices. And and you just didn't do anything. Because you said, I don't know what to do in that moon. And then 4 of Cups, it says, I'm not going to do anything. I don't know what to do. Just get away from it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it.
You waited to be told.
Exactly. And sometimes, especially for people who are a lot more mature than that, this is testing your mettle. This kind of thing is like, next time you're going to take control. Remember, we had double emperors on the bottom of both of our decks. I would love to split it and see the emperor. That would just be fantastic. On both of our decks, we have the emperor.
Yeah.
Think about that. That could have said a whole lot for this reading right here, because right away it was like speaking of the ultimate control, the ultimate emotional, physical control of your realm, control of your world, control of your family, control of your feelings, all of that stuff. The Emperor is the 4, and then we got triple 4s right here.
Oh, triple 4s.
It brought it out. It really did.
4, 4, 4, 2, 2.
And it could be that you have control issues, because when you get emperors like that, but you're not acting on something, then it comes out as something like this, and then what's the backlash for it? When you don't act decisively, the backlash can be not only for you, but a whole lot of other people in your life
family.
also.
Your family.
They're going to pay the price because you didn't make a decision when you were supposed to. You didn't act when you were supposed to. Don't take it out on your family just because, they were telling you, I don't really feel like doing this, or I don't like that, or this, that, or the other. Don't blame it on your kids or your wife or your husband or whoever or your in-laws. Take the ultimate responsibility. This is the time, if you do take responsibility this time and you step up, next time when the universe wants to throw the Tower and the Chariot and the King of Swords, this will actually be you. It won't be an outside force, because you will have demonstrated through adversity that you can control these things. See? So that's how you become the emperor. You learn through adversity. And you stare the devil in the face and you go, yeah, well, look, there we are. I'm just going to face this devil because I know that I'm stronger anyway.
All right, take heed. Share this with anyone you think needs to hear it. We appreciate our subscribers very much. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. And until our next video, hopefully everyone's moon stays full.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.